his faithful valet, Kato, Britt Reid, daring young publisher, matches wits with the underworld, risking his life that criminals and racketeers within the law may feel its weight by the sting of the Green Hornet. Ride with Britt Reid as he races toward another thrilling adventure. The Green Hornet strikes again.
Hurry, Kato. Here's where we smash it protection, Racket.
That's right, boys. Load the barge as high as you go.
You think we'll need another barge, Chief?
One will be enough, Sergeant.
Yes, sir. Hey, don't pile everything at one end. She'll sink right here. Hey, Chief, get better.
Yes?
I'm lower than the sentinel, Chief. What's going on?
That barge is loaded with gambling apparatus picked up in recent raids. All of it will be dumped into the bay.
All of it?
Every single gambling device. As new chief of police, I can safely say the city is completely free of organized gambling.
Sounds like a speech coming on.
Speech? No, nothing like that.
Yeah, spare it. Say, how about a picture of you, Chief?
Picture?
Yeah, stop shot, number 99. You know, chief of police smashes gambling machine. It's good every time the warehouse gets loaded with gambling devices and they have to be dumped in the bay.
Very well. Get the photographer.
Way ahead of you, Chief. There he is.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Moran.
Yeah, Lowry?
How about one of those slot machines and an axe? The chief is going to pose as a racket buster.
Okay. You don't sound very eager, Lowry.
No? Well, frankly, Ritter, you're not my first choice for chief of police.
Is that your opinion or the opinion of the paper you work for?
Both, Ritter, both. The Daily Sentinel doesn't...
Haven't I cleaned up gambling in the city?
Oh, sure, but for how long?
Eh?
Well, Ritter, I hear tell that Frenchie's going to open up a gambling joint in a couple of weeks.
That's a lie.
You don't say. Can I quote you on that?
And the same goes for every other gambling joint. I closed them when I took office, and they'll stay closed.
You don't mind if I keep my fingers crossed?
Here's the slot machine. This will do, Flannery, right here.
Okay, I'll get back and keep loading that barge. And for Pete's sake, put some of the stuff on the far side. You're overloading one end. How about the axe, Moran?
Right here.
Okay, Chief, start swinging. Lots will fire when ready.
You sure you get a good one? Here goes.
Hey, that's pretty good. You swing a mean axe.
And you can quote me as saying that the gambling racket has been smashed as thoroughly...
As thoroughly as the slot machine. Yep, we got it. We use the same quotation every time.
Now you've got your picture. The police have work to do.
Say, Ritter, where's Frenchie's stuff?
Who?
You know, Frenchie runs the biggest gambling joint in town.
He used to run it. We raided him the day after I was appointed.
Where's the equipment from that joint?
It'll soon be at the bottom of the sea.
Frenchie's stuff was bright red, wasn't it?
Was it?
Sure, you know. It was a pet superstition of his. Everything red. I don't see it on the barge.
It's there, probably underneath. Why?
Just asking. The rumor's going around that Frenchie's planning to open up again. And another one of Frenchie's superstitions is using the same equipment.
Then the rumor is false. He won't open and he won't get his old equipment.
Okay, just asking.
What's that?
Hey, that barge is beginning to...
Chief, the barge is tipping. I told those guys to tip it even. Do something, Sergeant.
Come on, Moran.
Watch those ropes.
Hey, you, bring that camera.
Look out. She's going to tip.
Holy mackerel, look at Axford. The blade pool's pulling in a hawser.
Axford, let go.
Let go of that rope, you dope. It's as tight as a fiddle right now.
Watch out for that rope. That's not.
There she goes. She's turning over. Look at it go. It. The whole barge tipped over.
Right on the riverfront, eh?
Yeah, those gambling devices are sunk right beside the police wharf.
Won't interfere with docking, will it?
I don't think so. It's plenty deep there. But what a yarn!
Here's the pictures, Mr. Reid. They're still wet from the war.
How'd they turn out, boss?
Very well, Lowry. The photographer did a nice job.
I didn't notice. I yelled to him to take some shots.
He took them. And I see the barge itself didn't sink. It tilted up, spilled off its load, and then bounced back to the surface.
And did we get a shower?
Now, this shows you an Axford.
That lunkhead. Boss, he almost got clipped when a hogger powdered. You'd think he'd have enough sense to know a snapped rope is a kick like a mule.
And this, lying on the wharf?
Where?
Right here, this man.
Why, that's Ritter, boss.
Ritter?
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
The flying rope end must have knocked Ritter cold, Lowry.
Like a mackerel. Oh, gosh, why was I in such a hurry to get back to the Sentinel? I'd have given a week's pay to see that.
I wish the Sentinel could get something on Ritter that would knock him as cold as this. You checked on Frenchie's equipment, Larry?
I didn't get any place, boss.
Was it there?
Ritter says it was on the barge, but I didn't see it.
Oh, how could you miss it? It's bright red.
Listen, Casey, that barge was loaded high. It might have been there and it might not. Miss Case.
Yes, sir.
Take these snaps out to the newsroom.
On my way.
Tell Gunnigan to slap him on page 1 big. Give it a good play.
Yes.
Hey, Casey, tell Gunnigan to do me a favor, will you?
Yes?
Tell him to spell Ritter's name wrong.
Even for a pal, the answer is no.
Lowry, we need some action on Ritter. You tell me how, boss. He's crooked as a roller coaster, and we know it. All he needs is 6 months in the saddle, and this town will be overflowing with wreckers. He need a lot of raids. Just front, Lowry, that's how. He just took office, so he's making things look good. Getting a big play for the publicity. How long do you think that'll last? If you ask me, it's over already. Frenchy? Yeah, Frenchy. Top man in the gambling racket, that's true. If anyone has the inside track with Ritter, it's him. We could print rumors. We'd need a dozen front pages. Hello?
This the Sentinel?
It's the Sentinel. Who's this?
That's you, Mr. Reid. This is Moran. Sergeant Moran.
Oh, yes, Moran. You were connected directly to me. Miss Case is in her office. What is it?
I think I got something for you.
Where are you?
I'm right across the street from French's place.
French? Holy mackerel, boss. Land it. Moran.
You want to see something? Better send a reporter over to... Hey, look out.
Moran.
There's a guy here. He's... Oh!
Moran, boss, what's the matter? Moran. Hello. On your horse, Lowry. Somebody struck Moran. Get over there now.
Get me out of here, Lowry.
We heard it over the phone. Who slugged you?
Give me a hand, will you?
Are you okay?
Yeah, a little dizzy, that's all.
I'll take you back to headquarters, Moran.
No, back to the paper. To the Sentinel, Lowry. I'd rather go there.
Come on, it's all over. Get out of the way. Come on, watch the building excavation. One side. Taxi. Hey, taxi. That's a nasty bump you've got, Moran. Sure you don't want to go home and lie down?
Ah, I ain't that soft, Mr. Reid.
But what hit you?
I don't know, Miss Case. I was on the phone.
No idea what might have been?
Yeah, I got an idea. I think it was one of French's boys, and it's a good idea.
Moran, what was that phone call about? You learned something? How come you didn't call headquarters? After all, you're cop.
Mr. Reid, when I saw that rope smack Chief Ritter, I ducked away.
Why?
Well, I'd heard Lowry arguing with Ritter about them rumors, about French's gambling joint.
So you took it on yourself to do a little independent sleuthing. Is that it, Moran?
Why not, Mr. Reid? I don't give flat for Ritter.
You and everyone on the Sentinel, Moran.
He'd love to get your stripes, Moran. The less honest cops Ritter has, the better. All right. Let's have it, Moran. You went to French's place.
I didn't get inside, Mr. Reid.
I've alert you went there. You found something too hot to tell over the phone.
What, Mr. Reid? Sure as I'm sitting here, Frenchie's joint is open, and I'm betting Ritter knows all about it.
But it was closed down 2 months ago.
It's been open again, can't it, Miss Case? Moran, will you keep on this?
You couldn't stop me.
If you get anything, let the Sentinel have it. We could use it, Scoop.
Sure I will, Mr. Reid. The Sentinel's done me plenty of favors, and with Ritter heading up the department, I ain't going to report to him.
Good. Now, where can we get a diving outfit?
Well, we can... A diving outfit?
Yes, helmet, air pump, divers, the whole works.
Holy mackerel, boy.
That barge tipped over, Lowry. Ritter says Frenchie's equipment was on it. Well, we're going to find out. Look in the phone book, Miss Case. I want that equipment checked as soon as possible. Oh, thanks. You got your check in the mail.
That was the diving company, Mr.
Yeah,
Reid?
they went down yesterday, Miss Case. Not a sign of Frenchie's equipment. That doesn't prove it isn't there, but it certainly doesn't prove that it is.
Button. Who's got the relay wheel?
Please, I want to see you.
Ritter.
I took my callers, Ritter.
Never mind the formalities. Am I police commissioner or not?
Unfortunately for the city, you are.
What do you mean by sending down a diver? That wharf is police property. You should have gotten my okay first.
To tell, we overlooked it. And tell me this. What's happened to the gambling apparatus in French's place?
If you didn't find it in the river, I
You didn't?
It's there. You don't believe a diver could go through all that, do you?
Thank you, Ritter. I think Frenchie's is open again.
I see. You've been talking to one of my police sergeants, eh?
How did you know one of your men had been over there?
Well, that's neither here nor there. The point is that I deny any gambling joints are open, anywhere.
At least a dozen of them. And what's more, I think you're getting paid to let them open.
I deny that.
Then will you raid one of them?
Raid?
Yes, Frenchie's, for instance. You're bluffing and I'm calling it. Are you afraid to raid that place?
You mean tonight?
Yes, and I'd like to come along.
All right, Reid. I'll show you in the Daily Sentinel you can't say I'm covering up for a racket. That racket doesn't exist, and I'll prove it tonight.
Here's where we get up. Is that the place we're at?
That's it. Does it look like a gambling joint?
That's Moran, Ritter.
Yes, Mr. Reid. That's it. You haven't much faith in your chief of police, Reid.
I haven't. The reason is right behind that front door.
All right, you men. You know your job. When the whistle blows, get in. Like your cover charges?
Yes, sir. I've got to that door. What do you think, Barry?
I don't know, boss. Looks as if it's on the up and up, but Ritter doesn't seem worried.
Hello.
Well, I'll be... Boss, we got company. Miss Kay, what are you doing here?
Going out of raid. The girl can't miss all the fun.
But... All right, you're here. You might as well stay.
This is it. Throw your wits around.
Inside, through the door. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. In we go. Two men, stagger. Go through the room.
Nothing going in this room.
Get upstairs, Larry. On my way, boss. Hey, wait for me, you guys.
Well, Reid.
Hey, you. Come out here.
Grant, just something.
Come on, you. Here's one guy, Chief. Found him in that side room. Now, go on me. What's going on here?
This is a police raid.
All right, let's have it. Where's the gambling equipment? You're nuts, mister.
This is French's gambling joint.
Gambling? Police? Say, you're crazy. There ain't nothing on this floor, Mr. Reid. It's clean as a whistle.
Well, Reid, does this convince you?
I'll take a look for myself, thanks.
Nothing.
Don't seem. Now, we can gander upstairs, boss. It's empty. Empty? Sure. There ain't no gambling here. I'm the caretaker.
There you are, Reid. The fiddler claimed I was a lad with gambling interests. Now, where's the gambling?
All right, Benny. I admit the place is empty. I suppose you had them tipped off.
Nothing of the sort.
You or someone else. Let it go. But get this. You may have taken this round, but the fight isn't over yet. Not by a long shot. I'm lower than an ant in steps. We made a mess of things last night. Falling Ritter's hand. A raid, and when we get there, there's nothing to raid.
Oh, for Pete's sake, Lowry, put on another record.
One guess is all you need to pick the bird who gave the tip off.
Don't tell me.
Ritter must have phoned Frenchie ahead of time, so Frenchie is trying to pull his gambling equipment out of the joint.
Very good, Sherlock. So far.
Huh?
Well, what good is knowing something unless you can back it up with facts? Ritter's in a position to give them advance notice, and he'll do it all the time.
Looks that way.
It is that way, and I'm sick of seeing you grouse about it.
All those letters coming this day.
No, they're not. There's too much static around.
Oh, meaning me, huh, Casey? The trouble with you is you lose your temper too easily.
Haste him back to the newsroom, will you, Mr. Reid? I'm speechless.
Well, it was about last night, forget it. As long as Ritter's in the saddle, we'll need some other method of breaking this story.
Hey, Miss Kate. Oh, hello, Mr. Reid. I got something for the Sentinel.
Is it better than last night, Moran?
Please, that's taboo.
Mr. Reid, that hunch last night wasn't wrong. Frenchie is running his gambling joint.
What?
Roger, don't tell me Ritter changed his mind.
There ain't nothing definite, but get a load of this. You know, there's a couple of boys over the headquarters who feel like I do about Ritter.
It must be funny. Ritter's tactics aren't anything to brag upon.
That's how come I got a quick look at the letter that come into Ritter personal.
Go ahead.
This letter was from a party that wanted to know how much Ritter would want to protect other gambling joints.
Holy mackerel, you saw it? Well, that guy thinks pretty farmer. You wouldn't think any racketeer would be that confident.
When it comes to confidence, that's this crook's middle name, Mr. Reid. You can't let on where you got it. It may cost me my badge, but that note come from the Green Hornet.
Yes, did get a letter from the Hornet.
Well, it's about time. They gave me the runaround at your office, Ritter, so I decided
You came to my home.
What about that Hornet note?
What about it? It's ridiculous. An attempt to sling mud on me. If it was the Green Hornet, he had a nerve.
It's simple. You wanted to open a gambling.
Why, you... Where did the Sentinel get its information? How did you know about this letter?
Little birdie, Ritter.
What's the number of your paper?
What for?
I'll put a stop to this constant heckling of public officials. I'll withdraw all police cards. What's the number?
It won't do any good, Ritter. I took my order straight from the publisher, Mr. Reid. And this time of night, he won't be at the Sentinel.
Reid, eh?
If he isn't at his apartment, he's out doing the night spots or at the theater.
Playboy, eh? Telling me how to run my department. I'll call him tomorrow.
It won't do any good, Ritter. The Sentinel's after you all the way.
Get out of here.
And we'll keep it up. Chief of police. That's some laugh.
I'll have to step on the Sentinel. Teach him a little respect. That note from the Green Hornet. I wonder how much he'd be willing to pay. Hello? Yes, really speaking. Who's this? Yes, I'm alone. Who? Green Hornet. Now, look here, that note you sent. Huh? How much? Yes, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right, Ritter. I knew we could do business. Yes, we'll make it Frenchie's place then. Goodbye.
Well, Mr. Britt?
Hook, line, and sinker, Kato. Ritter's a cool baby.
Did he say something about the note?
He said not to worry. He could cover it.
It's bad.
He's a racket salesman if I ever saw one.
Customer's always right.
Kato, that's it. The Green Hornet is a customer for protection, so Ritter acts pleasant.
He opened a gambling place?
Well, that's what Ritter believes. The chief of police sworn to uphold law and order. Yeah, that's a fight.
You meet him, Mr. Britt?
Yes, Kato, tonight at Frenchie's place, arranged for the tails.
I see.
Right in the middle of that den of thieves. It's going to be a close call, Kato. 3 or 4 of them to my watch. They should decide to unmask me.
What about me, Mr. Britt?
You won't be in the room with me, Kato.
But I'm
You'll have
going-
other work to do. A job that's twice as important as any conference the Green Hornet may be holding.
Oh, very well.
Don't look so glum. We've been in tight jams before. Got the Hornet mask and the gas weapon. We're going out in the Black Beauty. Relax. We're the only two who know that I'm the Green Hornet, and we'll keep it that way. I hope.
When Kato returned, Britt Reid opened a secret panel concealed behind his clothes press. He led the way along a narrow passage built within the wall of the apartment house, but connected directly with an adjoining building. Supposedly abandoned, this building served as a hiding place for the supercharged Black Beauty, streamlined, high-speed car of the Green Hornet.
Now, you know what you're to do, Kato?
I think so, Mr. Britt.
Plenty of smoke bombs in the Black Beauty?
Right there.
Yeah, that'll be enough. I'll take a couple of them in my pocket just in case you don't have time enough to plan all of them.
Yes, sir.
Okay, hop in, take the wheel. All set? Let's go. Turn here, Kato. This alley.
Here, Mr. Britt?
He's on from here.
French is on the next pitch.
Couldn't get any closer, Kato. It is, we'll have a tough time getting through the fire line.
There's no fire line, Mr. Britt.
Not now, Kato, but there will be. Come on, I don't want to keep Ritter waiting.
Hello, Reid. Come in.
Evening, Frenchie. You'll arrive any minute.
I don't like this, Reid. I'm using my place for a meeting with the Green Hornet. I have a room full of sucker here, and if he pops his nose in wearing that mask, they'll all leave.
Coming directly here to your office.
So? You told him about the back entrance.
It was
huh?
necessary to have some place to meet.
Why, nobody even knows who the Hornet is. He was a man.
That's enough, Frenchie.
You are collecting from a dozen places already. Just more competition to me.
Don't you want protection, Frenchie?
Huh?
The other evening, your place was raided. You remember that?
Sure, that was a phone. You tipped me off ahead of time.
You'll do as I say, or the next time you may not be tipped off.
Listen, Reid. Maybe you can cross me up, but I can tell plenty about you, too. Put that in your pocket.
All right, Frenchie, all right. Then we'll trust each other.
Yeah, until I get mad. But if I do, Ritter...
You won't? Not while I'm police chief. That is.
Wait a minute, Reid. Let me look through the people. It might be a raid or...
We've just gone over that. I order the raid.
Oh, yeah? I'm looking anyway. Yeah?
Open up.
Who are you?
Ritter's expecting me.
Just a sec. It's the Hornet, Reid. I recognize the man.
Open the door.
Sure, but get this. I'll be sitting in on this conference, see? Before it is over, I'm going to get a look behind that mask. Understand? Okay, Hornet. Come in.
Seven red. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Get them on the little ball. Start spinning.
David.
Huh?
Come away from the wheel a minute, will you?
Hey, I'm running the game.
It's important.
Oh, you'll excuse me, ladies and gents. Got a new crew here. My partner will take over. Okay. What's up?
Where's the boss?
Frenchy? He's inside in the office. Him and Ritter is holding a meeting with this Hornet lark.
I was thinking I ought to tell him.
He don't want to be disturbed.
Yeah, I know. Take a look at this.
Well, where'd you get that?
I'm covering the upstairs, Steve. You know, the fire escape goes up there on the outside of the house. The guy can cover the whole joint out front.
Skip the story.
Well, anyway, I think I see a guy up there. A little guy.
You can have him?
He had a kind of mask. I went over to look at his drawing. Figure maybe I'm seeing things, and then I find this. What do you think?
Give me it.
Where you going?
Frenchy's going to see this, and you get upstairs and start looking around. Get moving.
On my way.
Frenchy, get back to the roulette wheel, Dave. You're not supposed
How
to...
can we get this matter settled with interruptions all the time, Ritter?
Well, Frenchie?
There won't be any more after that. Now, go on, Dave.
Take a look at this first.
I haven't got time. Oh, that it looks like a bomb.
It is a bomb, Frenchy.
You know about it?
I know all about it. I had it planted there.
Huh?
Wow. Good Lord. Get rid of it. Suppose it blows
Get
up.
back, Ritter. It's not going to blow up. Smoke, not explosive.
Smoke?
What's going on?
David, I told you not to trust this look. Take off that mask, Hornet.
That mask stays
Flashing
on.
smoke bombs, pulling stuff.
Ritter and I are making a deal, Frenchy.
I don't like this kind of deal.
Yeah. Don't be a sap, Ritter. This guy is playing with loaded dice. If he don't take that mask off, we'll make him.
Say the word, Frenchy. What, Frenchy? There's stuff going all over the place.
I'm sure it's
It's
smoke.
upstairs. Big clods of it. I called the fire department on the phone upstairs.
You called them. You fool. There's no fire.
All right. He called already. We got to get the gambling stuff out.
And the customers. There'll be cops coming in with the fire.
Yeah, get moving.
Stay away from that door.
What the gun?
You're staying right in this room, all of you. But we turned in an alarm. They'll be here in a minute. We can phone the fire department. Tell them it's a mistake. You're staying here, understand?
Oh, so that's the way it is, huh? 4 against 1, Hornet. Come on, you guys, rush in.
You asked for it, you ran. Get
Get free.
Moran, this police station's deader than a morgue.
Well, if you can think of any better place to pick up a tip on the Green Hornet, Lowry, go ahead.
Go ahead and watch.
Shut up. I'm listening to the teletype. It's from the fire department. Alarm coming in from... Chipping codfish.
Hey, what goes
On your feet, Lowry. There's a fire over on Smith Avenue. Come on.
Who cares about a fire?
You care plenty about this one.
Huh?
It's Frenchy's gambling joint.
Frenchy?
Yeah. Maybe now we can get some of that evidence we've been looking for.
Holy mackerel, that's a new way to make a raid. Up to it, Moran. I'm right with you.
Oh, it ain't no fire. Just a lot of smoke.
Okay, here's my press card.
Sergeant Moran, headquarters.
You ought to see the gambling stuff in there.
Yeah, we have seen it.
Yeah, us and dozens of other people, Lowry.
Same joint that was empty the other night. Ritter said there was no gambling.
That critter lying over there, Sergeant. Him and 3 others. Found him out cold in the back room. There wasn't any smoke. Don't know why they passed
Ritter.
out.
Okay. Skip it.
Come on, let's take a look.
4 of them, huh?
Here they are. That's Ritter, all right. Who are these other guys?
These 2 are small-time gamblers. Used to work for Frenchy.
Yes, and they still are. Because here's Frenchy himself.
Hey, he's coming around.
Quiet, let's see what he says.
Yeah. Stop him. Ritter brought him here, the fool. Get him. Where am I?
You're doing Frenchy, you're doing swell.
What's going on? Who are you guys? Fire engine. Hey, I'm outside.
Sure, outside your own gambling joint.
I don't run no gambling joint.
Save it for the comic strip, Frenchy.
You can't.
Listen, pal, every fireman saw the inside of that place with the customers in it.
You mean weaknesses? The roulette wheel, the dice
The
table?
works, Frenchy.
This is one raid that proves something. You didn't have time to clear out the evidence this time. Ritter couldn't tip you off.
Really? That's the lout. He's the guy.
Yeah?
I'll fix his wagon. When I get through talking, there'll be a new police chief.
Now, maybe you can be salvaged.
Ritter won't like it, but I do plenty.
What have I got to lose? This is a rap I can't duck anyway. Listen, I can prove Ritter give me protection. I paid him for it, and so did all the others. I'll learn him to bring that guy here.
What are you talking about? Bring who
The
here?
guy that gassed us. We rushed him, but he was too fast. He pulled the trigger, and we go out like a light. I wanted to see under that mask.
A man. Holy mackerel, you mean
He got away. Yeah, the Green Hornet.
But what's that crook got against Ritter?
Just he doesn't like him, Moran. And when the Hornet doesn't like somebody, he's poisoned.